video, I'm going to show how you can actually scan NigComSat channels on your Qsat decoder. So when you get your hand on the Qsat decoder, this the model 2.3G. If you get your hand on it, and you have to do the necessary settings to get your FTA channels. In this tutorial, we're gonna focus on the NigComSat FTA channels, which is on the 42.5 degrees northeast. So all you got to do, if you are using a different FTA decoder, is to follow the right steps, and then you add a TP. If you are not having a stable signal of the NigComSat, you just go straight to the satellite dish, and then you turn the dish to face the east to turn it around in search of a stable NigComSat signal. So after connecting your cable into the LNB import at the back of the Qsat decoder, at the back of the Qsat decoder, I have two different ports. That's the LNB import and the LNB output. So connect the cable from the satellite dish into the LNB import. The output is to send the satellite signal to a different device. That's a different FTA decoder. So all you got to do is to pick up your remote after connecting the cable into the LNB import, and you press on the menu button on your remote. So from the menu here, use the arrow keys on your Qsat remote to navigate through the menu, and then you look for installation. You press OK on the installation, and it's going to demand for the default password of your FTA decoder. That's 4 zeros or 111 or 1234. If you key in the 4 zeros and doesn't open up, you can try 4 ones or 1234. If it doesn't open up and the decoder is not a new one, just reach out to the person that you got it from. Maybe the person might have changed it to a new password. So from the installation menu over here, you come to the first option. You have different options over here, which is the antenna setting, satellite list, transponder list, motor setting, limit setup. So you come to the first option, that's the antenna setting. You press OK on it. So from this page, we have the antenna settings page. You have a selected satellite which have their settings open up over here. So for you to track or scan to get the FTA channel that is on the NigComSat, you need to select a satellite folder, or you can create your own, and then you add a TP to use to scan or track for the NigComSat channel. So with this tutorial, we're going to focus on the NigComSat Pbteck channel. So we have different TV platform on the NigComSat satellite. We have the NigComSat, we have the TSTV Africa, and we have the TF MediaCast as well. So we're going to focus on the Pbteck, which comes with a TP, which I'm going to highlight on your screen. That's 12518 horizontal 29500. So you have to select the right satellite folder which you're going to use to scan or track, and just look through the options over here, the pre-installed satellite folders over here. The satellite that you're going to select is not necessarily mean that you're supposed to track for the same satellite name that you have selected. So you can select Astra whilst you are tracking for Eutelsat. Just add the right TP, and then you turn the dish to face the right angle which you're gonna get those signal for the right TP. So these are just folders which are pre-installed with the TPs in it. So you're gonna search through the options whether you're gonna find the NigComSat satellite folder, and it's closer to the TechSat. So if we're unable to find the NigComSat, we're gonna select the TechSat if it's available on it. And if on your FTA decoder you're unable to find either the TechSat or the NigComSat, you can select either Hotbird, Arabsat, Intelsat, Astra, and then you proceed with the right steps. So we're gonna select the TechSat since the NigComSat is not in it. So we select the TechSat, which is 42.0E, and you come to the LNB type, supposed to be a KU band. If it's a C band, we have a frequency for the C band, but with this tutorial we will focus on the KU band option. So we have the LNB frequency This is the LNB type that's supposed to be the KU band, and the LNB frequency is supposed to be a universal figure. So you look through the options. These 4 options over here are the universal figure. So you place it on the right option. If you select a certain satellite folder and the LNB frequency has been changed, that will not allow you to get the signal from the satellite dish, even though the dish has been positioned at an angle you're supposed to get the signal from. So make sure that you place the LNB frequency at a universal figure. So you come to the transponder. That's the most important thing, which will allow us to get those particular channels. So with the transponder, I'm going to highlight the right SATEC transponder, which you're going to use to track or scan to get those NigComSat FTA channels on the SATEC option. So the TP that we're going to use for the SATEC is 12518 horizontal 29500. So it's not in this list, so all we got to do is to add, and you cannot add on this page. So all we have to do is to press on the exit button to go back to the transponder list page. Come to the third option, you press OK on it, and here, as you can see on the right side of the page, you have a selected satellite folder, which is the BADSAT or the BAD satellite option on the 26.0 degrees. So we have to change it to the TürkSat, which we will be able to add our TP in it. So if it happens to be that we are to use this same satellite, all you have to do is to press on the red button on the remote for the add menu to pop up, so that we will be able to add our frequency and signal rate. So here we have to select the TürkSat by pressing on the SAT button on your remote. So you press on the SAT button for the satellite menu to open up, and then you look through the option. You place it on the right satellite folder, which you're going to use to track or scan for your FTA channel. So you look through and then you place it on the TürkSat. That's what we're going to use for this tutorial. So after selecting, now is the time for you to add a TP by pressing on the red button on the remote for the menu to open up, and you add 12518, and we have the signal rate to be 29500, and the polarity supposed to be horizontal. If on your FTA decoder it's only H and V, just change it to H, representing horizontal, and you press OK to save. You highlight it, and here you can proceed by scanning, but it's been limited only on the manual search. So you press on the blue button. As you can see, you cannot change the scan type, which with a manual search you are only limited with the primary channels that is on the platform, which will not let you get enough of the channels in and around any satellite that you are to scan for. So you need to always look for either auto search, blind search, or super blind for you to get access to more channels. So we have to go back to the antenna settings page by pressing on the exit button once again. You come here to the antenna setting, you press OK on it, and here we have to select our TürkSat satellite folder, which we have already added the NigComSat satellite or the NigComSat TP. So you look through the option and then you place it on your selected satellite folder, and you come to the transponder list to select the right satellite or the right TP, and as you can see down on your screen, you have the signal quality showing 60%, indicating that there is a stable NigComSat signal using the SATEC frequency. We are having a stable signal from the satellite. So here you can proceed to scan to get the channel that is available. But if you reach this level, you add a TP and there is no signal quality showing, or it comes up and then goes off, which actually shows you that there is unstable signal or there is no signal coming out from the satellite dish. So all you have to do is to go to the satellite dish to turn it around in search of a stable signal for the NigComSat SATEC. So The next thing that you have to do is to press on the blue button as the command on the screen shows. Blue for the scan menu to pop up. You press on the blue button, and here you need to change the scan type from manual to blind. And we have the channel type over here. You can select FTA only to eliminate all those scramble channel, the channel that comes along with the dollar sign that it's not working, or you can leave it on all for you to get all the channels, both scramble and the free one included. So the next thing is to press OK, and then you wait for the search to complete for you to get access to the channels that is available on the platform. So that's it. If you have watched this video up to this far and you are new to the channel, all you have to do is subscribe, hit the bell icon, and you keep coming back for more. If you are an old subscriber too, all you have to do is to like the video, share on other platforms, and you keep coming back for more. Thanks for supporting the channel, and bless up.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me.